I mean, the European Union has been very impressed by the work done by RSPs over the last 30 years on all the successes which are very well documented by a number of evaluations. It's what has actually led the European Union to support RSPs here in Pakistan. And so far, our contribution to the different programs has been around 350 million euros over the last years. And we will continue to do so, because we feel that what has been achieved and what the programs are achieving is something which we need and we ought to support. Community-driven development obviously will be the core of the discussion of today. And all of you, all participants, you are, I'm sure, experts in community-driven development, and you will be discussing all the different facets of this approach to empower communities at grassroots level. It will be about the who, the why, the how, the what, the where, and the when. I'm also very pleased to see that there is a high-level representation both at federal level but also at provincial level. As it was said by Mr. Sultan Rahn, I think the success of RSPs would have never been possible without the strong support of the government, both at federal level and at provincial levels. And it's still the case, and I think both governments at federal level, provincial level, and RSPs are obviously actors who have to work together and to work in synergy for the benefit of the communities. And when we are, the European Union, designing our programs, when we are dialoguing with our RSPs partners, obviously something we take always into consideration. What is the political dimension, the political framework, the institutional framework into which these programs will be implemented. I'm also very pleased to see that there are representatives of development partners. I see my dear friend Gil Boone from UN Resident Coordinator, Lola from WFP. I'm sure that other colleagues also from the development partners. I hope that this conference will be of interest to you. I hope also that you will bring to the discussion your own experiences and you will enrich, the discussions of today. I'm also very pleased to see that there are a representative from India. I know also that there is a gentleman from Afghanistan in the room. It's good to see that despite a number of other issues between the three countries, we have also this dialogue taking place between people working with the people, for the people, at people's level. All of you represent a community of experts today, bringing evidences, lessons learned from a variety of programs. I would like maybe just to highlight two issues that were brought by our two colleagues from India. Mr. Kumar was referring to how those programs at grassroots level are important to strengthen democracy. And I do believe it's what I've seen in other countries as well. It's what I see, and I want to learn more about Pakistan. It is what also I see here in Pakistan, is how working with local community, how given voice to voiceless people, how it is important for the democracy of any country. The other aspect which was brought by Mr. Maharajan was the issue of, I think it's very right, the issue of how now also these community-driven development programs should also take into account entrepreneurship and technology. I think it's key. I think I know that some of the programs are already taking that on board, but I think it will become more and more important. I think this program also should be, this conference, should be also a good opportunity to link up with the discussion with other pro-poor programs here in Pakistan, referring, for example, to the BISP. And also, you can maybe probably discuss how the risk, actually, of some of those programs to be captured at local level, either by local politicians or by elite at local level. I think there are also open questions and always challenges when you are doing community-driven development. From our side, I think the EU delegation, and with all the respect I have with my colleagues who are sitting there, who are always working very hard on making sure that our programs with RSP will be going well, and that we will provide, sufficient resources to those programs. I think we have, as the European Union, we have probably the easiest task, because we are the one paying, we are making checks, which is, by the way, not the most difficult to do. So you and obviously the people like Madam Habibi are the one really implementing the program. So again, I would like to congratulate you for the work you are doing. Before concluding, I would like just to highlight something which is in the program, which is this evening at 6 o'clock. We will show you a number of movies. Some of them have been done by RSPs, others have been done in the frame of a competition, of a youth competition of movies. And there will be a award ceremony there, so if you are free, and hope you will be, please join us at 6 o'clock for this small ceremony and to watch these different movies. And to conclude, I would like to express a request to RSP. My request is that the next time we meet, if we could meet in another place than in a hotel, a conference room in a hotel, but meet in a village, somewhere in Balochistan or in Sindh or in KP, with a community or with communities. It's what I would like very much to do. So thank you very much for your attention. Have a good conference.